Hi, Gemini. This is your February 2024 reading. I've meditated on your cards. Let's get started. I've got two decks here. I've got the Light Seers Tarot and the Curious Creatures Tarot. So you're going to see two different imageries here. Oh, okay. Great. All right, Gemini. What I'm seeing here, Gemini, is it looks as though there's sort of this feeling of you've had to sort of glean some information. You've had to sort of be a sleuth, and through that, you've developed some sort of bit of knowledge. And I'm really proud of you. It sounds as though it took some time to find that. I almost get like a journalism kind of energy, like you're exposing. Yeah, interesting. Almost like an investigative journalist kind of energy. But through that, this sort of richness comes by sort of delving into something that maybe wasn't like your favorite topic, but through that, something really amazing happened. And then as you sort of go on through the month, that partnership really starts to blossom. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean romantic partnership. It could also mean that maybe in the job world, you've aligned with another company or another entity that is wanting to connect with you and see more of your work. Because the reason why I don't think it's as much romantic is I see this sort of more sort of dealing with power systems. So it's interesting. Yeah, you're going to be connecting to some sort of system that's already in place, but through that, you'll see the world, and you'll be really sort of this may even be some sort of journalism or some sort of job where you are traveling and you're exposing some injustices of the world. And through that, you're also going to learn some really interesting other cultures and sort of this. I get a very intellectual in your head experience, but then interesting, then without even knowing it, what's going to happen is all this heart stuff is going to come out. So you're going to be studying the injustices of the world, you're looking at the injustices of the world, you're seeing though how do other people in the world deal with this through ritual, through dance, through higher power, tapping in, shaman, all that kind of stuff. And I love that. And it's sort of like it takes you on this journey of this sort of spiritual journey into self. And that ultimately, like you sort of went in one way, thinking this one way, and it comes out as sort of your passion is really tuning in to this more sort of kind of almost tribal feeling that yeah, you're going to be studying some really interesting things around the world. I see there's a lot of traveling, really tapping into that. It's fascinating. Wow, Gemini, I love it. All right, Gemini, I'm going to tune in with our ancestors. I'm going to tune in with the beloved deck. Spirit guides, ancestors, please help Gemini with February 2024. What do you have for them? Okay. Hardship. Wow. Okay. And that's interesting, Gemini, because I didn't feel that you are dealing with hardship, but I feel like you are witnessing hardship. And if indeed you are tapping into that and feeling it yourself, remember, look at the whole world, and that will be sort of your salve on this wound. It really will help when you see how do other people deal with hardships, because it's everywhere. It's not just centered in one part of the world, and that sort of feeling of universality, you're going to feel it and you're going to realize that, wow, this is sort of because of this, it's time to go inward and really tapping into how do I want to heal not only myself and my community, but the planet. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I love this. And then to round it out, because you've got some heavy stuff going on here. Let's do some silly with Divine Dog Oracle. Spirit, can you help Gemini with February 2024? Give us a message. Okay. All right, guidance. Help is on the way. So it looks as though you are tapping into not only noticing the hardships, working in systems, partnering where maybe you have more power to show the guidance and to help others. And through that, it's going to take a bit of a toll on you. And so you'll tap into your spiritual self. Wow. Gemini, this is great. Wow. Definitely in the comments, will you tap in, and please, if you feel comfortable sharing, will you tell me more of what's going on and maybe what part of the world you're in, and what you're experiencing and how that is leading you to a higher sense of self. I'd love to hear that. All right, dear Gemini, so happy you're here. All right, have a lovely February.